Hello everyone, my name is Bansi and I'm a makeup artist. In today's video, I am going to teach you how to create a full coverage base for any kind of makeup. This is going to be a foolproof long wear makeup base which is going to stay with you for more than 6 to 7 hours if you're not sweating much. Okay, terms and conditions apply. But yes, basically this base is not one of your dewy finish no makeup look kind of a base. This is a full coverage foundation base, so if you're not into that, maybe this video is not for you. But this is perfect for a party wear, for weddings, and if you like heavy makeup in general as well, you can do this every day as well. So stick with me, I'm going to show you how to do it. Starting with the moisturizer. Always remember to use a moisturizer which is appropriate for your skin type. That automatically helps a lot. Next up, we have our primer. I use two types of primers because I need one to fill in my pores, which are quite open, and one I use for the rest of my face to control the oils. And that is completely fine because you prep your skin according to your skin type. Do you see the instant difference? Do you see how open these pores are and how blurred out this is? This is instantly going to raise the quality of my base makeup. So prepping your skin according to your skin type is so important. Next, of course, I have a normal primer which I'm going to apply at the edge of my face, which is going to control the oils. And I am not mixing the two primers, I am just going over the area where I did not put the pore filling primer, because I don't want to mix everything and I don't want to layer my face unnecessarily again and again. If you want to have a spotlessly clear base, color correction is so important. Here I am going to color correct each and every spot on my face. It's very important because it might look okay if I apply a layer of foundation on my face right now, but very soon when the makeup will oxidize, which it will, it's not going to look nice. So don't underestimate your color correction. And I am blending this with a slightly dense but a little bit of a detailed brush for the best results. Always remember, if you want coverage, please avoid beauty blenders as much as possible. Beauty blender takes away a lot of product in one go, and that is not going to allow you for your products to perform their best. Even if it's a good product, it's not going to give you the coverage because you directly used the beauty blender to blend it. Yes, if you want a dewy finish, sure, you can go with the beauty blender. If you notice, I am not even blending my color correction that properly because I kind of want it to stay on my pigmentation, because that's the whole point. Because I want a full coverage base, I am going to use a flat foundation applicator. It's going to give us a maximum amount of coverage, even better than a kabuki brush. So just watch. Okay, I'm going to do it here. I am first going to cover my entire face very roughly with this applicator and cover it completely with this foundation. I know the quantity looks insane, but we are going to blend everything right in. I know we look crazy right now, but everything is going to fall into place in starting with blending the foundation on my neck, because that is very important. And then I'm going to start with the face blending. Very lightly dabbing. The dabbing motion is pretty fast because that's how quickly you are supposed to work with your foundation before it dries up and creates patches all over the face. The under eye area is still left, but we are going to use a smaller detailed brush for blending the under eyes. I am using the same brush that I used to blend the color correction. So It goes really inside the corners, and just like that. And now with the same brush, I'm going to go in the corners, such as this, this, because the huge blending brushes fail to blend the corners. As a final step of creating this base, I am going to take a beauty blender and I'm going to dab it all over my face to take up any excess product if there is, and that way we are actually going to have a very sheer finish. Let's finish the rest of the makeup to show you the final look and the final finishing of this very heavy full coverage base. Powdering my entire face. So whenever I'm using this type of full coverage base as my makeup base, I make sure that I set everything with the loose powder, because compact powder does not have that level of intensity to lock such a heavy foundation in place for long wear. Okay, and usually when I'm doing this type of makeup, I am doing it because I want a long wear makeup. After thoroughly locking my base with the powder, I'm going in with the powder contour very quickly, and you can see my brush is gliding really nicely because the loose powder is helping with that. Taking this huge brush for putting my blush, because I want a little bit of an intensity today since we are wearing quite the heavy makeup. Going ahead with a very thick layer of mascara, finishing it off with the lipstick, just smudging everything with the finger. You can 100% use a brush. I'm just lazy to do so, and right now I'm doing my own makeup, so it's completely fine. But if you're doing it on a client or if you're doing it for someone else, just make sure that you use brush for each and everything. Even your moisturizer, primer, everything should be applied with a brush, is what I feel personally. And if you're going to use your hands for moisturizer and primer, please take permission and sanitize your hands in front of them. And this is the final look. I absolutely love it. I love these kind of full coverage heavy makeup looks. I am honestly not a very big fan of dewy finish, unfinished kind of a makeup look, or even a no makeup look for that matter, because this is what a full coverage heavy makeup looks like. It's perfect. Look at my cheeks, like it's blushing perfectly. The contour, it's doing its job perfectly. So if you know how to do your makeup and if you have enough control over your products, any makeup look can look like it's natural and it's something which is suiting you. Not every heavy makeup look has to make you look like you are not yourself. It's just that you have to have the right kind of products. Very important part is the correct shades of concealer and foundation. If those two things are perfect, no makeup look, mark my words, no makeup look will ever go wrong for you. That is it for today's video. I really hope that you try this look. If you do, make sure that you share your results via DMs on Instagram. And if you have any questions, any queries, I would love to help you. Please don't be scared of makeup. If you use the correct techniques, the correct products, this is the result that you're going to get. And look how amazing it looks. It changes the way you feel about yourself. It changes the way you walk, talk, the way people view you, and it's a good feeling. Okay, looking good is a good feeling. So if you have any questions, any doubts, make sure that you send it to me via DMs and I would be so happy to help you. Until then, make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, you're drinking water, say your affirmations, and just remember that you're beautiful.